Let's get started. You're gonna grab your dumbbells. We're doing some overhead curtsy lunges. So you're gonna hold the dumbbells over top of your head, like so. Use your core to keep that body upright. We're gonna curtsy, and then the other side. Okay, we'll start left side first. Here we go. Curtsy, center, other side. Other side. Looking straight ahead, nice and steady. If it's a bit too challenging for the first set, you could just use one dumbbell, holding it with both hands, and then gradually progress with each set. Increase the weight, start challenging yourself. That's it, you guys. You got it. 6 more. We got 5, 4, 3. That's 2. And this is 1. Whew! Feel a burn in my delts. Next, we're doing a downward dog, alternating toe touch. So we're going in downward dog position. You're gonna walk your hands back, touch the opposite toe. Come back down, go into plank, downward dog into the opposite toe. Ready? Here it goes. Walk down, plank position, walk back, right hand touches the left toe. Walk down, plank position, walk back, touches the right toe with your left hand. Got it? Here we go. This is 3, 4, 5. That's it. On your own, keep going. Plank. Walk up, touch. Your nose is always pointed to the ground. Plank. Walk up with your arms. Should be working your chest and shoulders and your core when you get to the bottom. Keep going, guys. This is 4. 3, 2. Last one coming up. And 1. Nice work. You're gonna grab your band and 1 dumbbell. Since we're quite limited with the weights that we can do for back, we're gonna increase the resistance on the back exercise. So you can just loop it around your dumbbell here. Step on the other side. So you wanna have a firm grip at the bottom of your shoe so it doesn't snap back and hit you in the face. I'll go this way so you can see. All right, so both ends held down by the bottom of your foot. Grab the dumbbell. We're gonna do 1 arm rows. All right, so bend over, squeeze, squeeze. Now I have my band coming out from the inside of my shoe. That's it. Now squeeze that back. One more. So we're gonna put this down. I'm gonna sneak in some skater hops in between there. Do you remember these ones? You start at one side, jump down to the other, tap the ground. All right, 3, 2, 1, tap down, other side. Jump. Keep going, your chest is up. Back is straight. We got 4, Grab your dumbbell with the band again. We're hitting the other lat. Make sure it's even. Step down. So it's coming from the inside of your shoe. Bend over, hand on the opposite leg. Here we go. Squeeze. Pull back. You want to keep that neck straight. You don't want to be tucking your chin into your neck. Kind of look ahead of the ground. Nice and strong. You got 3. Squeeze. Last one, pull up. Good. You can release the band from your dumbbell. We're going to keep one of these dumbbells. We're doing a static lunge with delt press. So you put your left foot out, right leg back, have that bend in your front leg. Other hand on your hip. I'll go this way so you can see. We're going to bring it up. Don't move your leg. We're going to keep it static so your front leg is doing all the work. We're going to go down, dumbbell, and press up. Keep that core tight. Keep that balance, looking straight ahead. Don't rush it. Nice and controlled with that dumbbell. We got 4, 3. I know that leg is burning, but keep going. 2, and 1. Good job. Switch legs. Give your right foot forward now. Left leg back. Get that bend in your right leg. Extend your left arm. Here we go. Lower and press. Your legs do not move. It's a static contraction on your legs. Control with a dumbbell. Abs are tight. Nice and strong. You're not moving. Almost there. You got it. Got 2 left. 2 and 1. Whew. You guys did awesome. Grab your band. Let's see here. We're going to put this behind your knees. So when you're kneeling down, it's nice and secure. We're doing some band tricep extensions. Get the bands between your shoulder blades. Point your elbows to the ceiling. Ready? Here we go. Extend to the ceiling. Down, extend. Nice and controlled on the way down. You're not letting the band snap back your hands. Look straight ahead. Chin is level to the ground. Squeeze those triceps. Make it count. We're doing 15. We're really targeting this area. 2 more. 2. And 1. Slowly release. Be careful. Okay, awesome. If you have a water bottle, you could use this as like a measuring or a focal point to tap to. We're doing push-ups with a Superman. You can do it the traditional way on your toes or on your knees, or your ankles crossed. It's up to you. I just moved my mat because the floor is kind of hard. Okay, so if you have your water bottle or anything that you can direct your focus to, do that. I'm just going to demonstrate one for you so you can see. I'm going to push up and tap. Push up and tap. Ready, guys? We're doing 12 in total. So 6 per side. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Lower and tap. Lower and tap. Down and up. Got 2 more. And 1. Tap. Those are challenging, not gonna lie. Next, reverse crunches. Then we shall do some weighted toe touches. So grab your lighter weight and have it on standby. So we can jump right into those after. But first we have the weighted crunches. And you're just going to lay on your back. Put your hands underneath your sacrum, bend your knees. These are very small movements, okay? Sure, you're not making these grandiose like leg lift movements. You're just gonna hover your feet on the ground, bring it up and lift, down and lift. So you're really contracting your abs, okay? Here we go. Squeeze, down, crunch. Looking straight up at the ceiling. Hover your feet over the ground. Crunch up. Exhale when you're crunching. Really get that squeeze in there. And you're not using your momentum. You're not just like rolling on your back. You're actually using your abs to bring up those legs. 3 more, guys. 2 and 1. Cool. Grab your light dumbbell. You're gonna put your feet up in the air, flex your toes, so the bottom of your feet are parallel to the ceiling. We are just gonna crunch up and lower your shoulder blades down. Easy as that. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Crunch up, reach for your toes. You don't have to 100% tap your toes. As long as you get in the vicinity and feel that contraction in your upper abs. Remember your neck is straight, you're not craning your neck. Just think about pointing your forehead and your nose at the ceiling. Small but effective movements here. Keep going. Almost there. We got 3, 2, and 1. All right. 1 and done. 1 is done, I should say. What can I use as a little break time to plug? Jenny has her stretch session at 3. I have another workout on Wednesday at 2. What else can I tell you? I don't know. Good, you guys are keeping PG rated comments. It's so nice to see people from back home on here. I'm just saying hi to y'alls. You guys are very kind, by the way. Okay, I have nothing else to plug at this moment. I barely plugged anything. Yeah, it's just a workout. I feel like Karen, shut the fuck up. Okay, curtsy lunge. With the dumbbells overhead. You guys ready? All right, raise it above your head. We're gonna go in 3, 2, and 1. Swing that leg over, down curtsy. Nice and controlled. Feel that forward leg working as you're pushing up. Keep going, guys. Focus. Don't waste your energy on rushing it. Yes, we're burning fat. Yes, we're burning calories. But we're also building muscle here. Building and maintaining. 4, 3, 2, dog toe touches. Okay, ready? Let's go down, maybe in plank position. We're gonna reach up. Here we go. Touch. Walk back down with your hands. Walk back up. Touch the opposite toe. Get in plank. Touch that toe. Get down. Feel that contraction in your abs when you're at the bottom. Feel that chest and delts working. And your abs are helping you stay steady. Neck is straight, remember, always. Keep going, don't stop. No cheating. Almost there. This is 2. And 1. Wasn't so bad, was it? No. Grab your band and your dumbbell. Put the dumbbell where the loop is. Stand on the inside, or let the band come out from the inside of your shoe. I'm working my left side first. Okay, you can put your right hand on your right leg, bend over, straight neck. Here we go, pull back. Squeeze. If you need more resistance, just adjust where you see fit. And exhale when you're pulling back. We have 2 and 1. Good. Put that aside. We're doing some scare hops. Ready? In 3, 2, 1. Hop down. Other side. Tap the ground. Leap up in the air. That's it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Grab your dumbbell with a band. We're working on right side this time. Step down on the end of the band where it opens up. Okay, you guys ready? I am too. Hand on your left leg, bend over, straight neck. Here we go. Pull back. Exhale when you're pulling back. So strong. Almost there. We got 2 and 1. Good work. Good work. Okay, we're gonna keep a dumbbell. Static lunge with the delt press. We have our left leg forward. We're gonna bend to the lunge position. Your dumbbell is in your right hand. We're gonna raise it right above. You put your hand on your hip, whatever. Here we go. Lower the dumbbell and raise. You're keeping your legs still. Focus that weight on the front left heel. Looking straight ahead, focus. The core is strong. Working these delts. Working so many things. Delts, abs, legs. 2 and 1. And up. Lower. Switch legs. Down on your left hand. You bring your right leg forward. Lunge position. Raise the dumbbell above your head. Here we go. Lower and press. Your legs are still, remember. Keep that weight on that front heel. Exhale. So when you push up, that's it, guys. Stay focused. You got this. We got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Get back up. Okay. Kneeling band, tricep extensions. Band secure behind your knees. We're gonna kneel so it definitely does not snap back and injure you. See me? Okay. We're gonna bring it back. Have the bands between the shoulder blades if possible. Point your elbows to the ceiling. Here we go. Up and down. Squeeze. That's it. Squeeze those triceps. Really concentrate. 5 left. Lower, feel that stretch at the bottom. 2 and 1. Good. Slowly release. Let go. Grab your water bottle or whatever you have as a focal point. We're doing the Superman push-ups. So again, on your knees or on your tiptoes, up to you. Palms out, shoulder width slightly wider apart. Ready? Let's go 3, 2, 1. Lower, Superman. Lower, Superman. Your abs are tight, guys. Almost there. Down and up. We got 2 more. And 1. My countdown was kind of sloppy in that one. I apologize. Okay. Reverse crunches. You're gonna put your lighter weight beside on standby. Okay. Reverse crunches. So lay back. Hands underneath your sacrum. You're gonna bend your knees like a ball in the lower half. We're gonna lift up in 3, 2, 1. Squeeze. Small movements. Your lower abs are just raising your legs at the top there. That's it. Nice and steady. Eyes up at the ceiling. Now 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Great. Grab your light weight. Raise your legs up to the ceiling. Flex your toes. Here we go. Reach up for those toes. You're not craning your neck. Remember, looking straight up at the ceiling. Lifting those shoulder blades off the mat. Squeeze those abs. 3, 2, and 1. All right. You should be sweating by now, y'all. So towel off, dab off. Grab some water. I'm gonna move my mat maybe so you guys can see me a bit better. I think that's good. So my friends in Canada, you guys have a holiday today. That's why I see so many of you guys on here. Hi everyone. Okay. I really have nothing to say today. I think I get stage fright when I know the camera's on me and I freeze up, I have nothing to say. I don't know. I think I should just not talk today. Okay, so again, we have the overhead dumbbell curtsy lunges. So we're gonna start off with that. I think they're one of the harder ones, so I prefer to put the more difficult ones at the beginning of the workout, just because we're more fresh when we're starting and also after our breaks in between. Let's see. Usually after my workouts, I drink a protein shake, and then an hour afterwards, I'll have like a regular meal with protein, vegetables. If you're trying to like gain more weight, like some carbs, but I try to eat my carbs during the day so I can burn it off. But sometimes I do have weaknesses that I have at nighttime because it's so enjoyable to snack during the evening, is it not? Recovery. So again, like I was saying, a protein shake, I drink it right after my workout. Right now I'm using Dymatize, hydrolyzed protein, so it's quick to be absorbed by your muscles. And if you have glutamine, I recommend that too, because that helps with soreness. And also I would take a scoop of glutamine before you go to bed if you have a tendency to get sore. That's what I used to always do when I competed. Right now I haven't been strict about my supplements at all. But if you're really serious about making gains, then there may be some other supplements that you should look into. But I highly recommend protein because it helps you get your requirement of protein in there if you're trying to maintain or gain muscle. Okay, I'll just stop yapping. Grab your dumbbells. We're going into the curtsies. Going into the curtsies. Okay. Raise your dumbbells above your head. Here we go in 3, 2, and 1. Step over and down. That's it, guys. Looking good. I can see you. No rush. Keep going. Let me do the counting for you. Unless you want to know. This is 7. Now 3 coming up. 2. And 1. Whew. I was just thinking while I was doing those. For recovery, I recommend carbs for recovery because I feel the more carbs I eat, I have the better sleep. When I'm super lean, I have the worst sleep, or I'm not eating enough carbs. So there you go. I'm usually having chicken with salad with sunflower seeds or avocado with a light dressing. Okay, downward dog, toe touch. All right, medium plank. Let's go, walk up, opposite touch. Down, plank, opposite touch. You always feel like unless you're like a professional athlete, you're a professional bodybuilder, or you want some serious gains, it's always like the big debate whether or not branched chain amino acids help you or not, or if it's a waste of money. I took it all the time when I was competing, and it helped me retain my muscle. But that's just my opinion. People will beg to differ, and that's fine. You just gotta see what works for your body. This is 2. 1 more. Because some people swear by intermittent fasting, and some just can't do it. I did try for 10 months. And we would grab our band and dumbbell. And it kept me lean. It was really hard to get in the groove of it because I was so hungry when I was fasting. It was hard to not snack. But it did keep me lean. But as far as muscle growth, I don't think it helped me at all. It's just hard to get all the calories in there within that eating window, which was like 8 hours. So I finally went off it. I was working out so hard in the gym, training so hard, and my gains weren't at the maximum potential. Anyways, it was hard to eat so much. Anyways, bend. Coming out from the inside of your shoe, one arm rows. Here we go. Squeeze. It's gonna make it a bit tighter. 3. Nice and strong. Make use of the negative energy as you're coming back down. So work against it. Don't let it dictate your tempo when you're lowering the dumbbell. So work against it and resist it from pulling you down. Work against the gravity. We got 2 and 1. Okay, let's throw some skater hops in the mix. Get your dumbbells out of the way so you're not tripping over stuff. Okay, ready? 3, 2, 1. Tap, leap, and tap. You guys jump up. That's it. Keep going. Almost there. We got 4, 3, 2, and 1. Back to the one arm rows. Right side this time. Okay, step down. Grab your dumbbell. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1. Bend over, squeeze back. You're looking at 45 degrees down on the ground there. Straight neck. Looking good. Squeeze that back. Remember what I said about the negative. 3 more. 2. Last one. Squeeze. Nice. Okay, ditch the band. Static lunge with a delt press. My left leg is forward. Dumbbells in my right hand. Okay, get that bend in your right leg. Raise it up with your right hand. Core tight, here we go. Lower that dumbbell and press up. Lower, press up. Your weight is on the front left heel. You should feel in your glutes. We got 3, 2, and 1. Bring it down. Switch legs. Dumbbells in your left hand this time. We're going to lower into that front right leg. Bend your knee. Lift the left dumbbell. Here we go. Lower and press. Core is tight. Especially your left oblique right now. Straight ahead. Nice controlled. This is 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Awesome. Okay, pick up your band. Tricep extensions. Have the band behind your knees. Place it between your shoulder blades. Here we go. Squeeze up. Point those elbows to the ceiling. Lower and lift. Get low with that extension. So you should feel a stretch in your triceps and then press up. Your chin is level to the ground. Squeeze those strides. Keep going. 4, 3. Feel it. Stretch. 2 and 1. So good. So good. Put your water bottle down. Push up Supermans. Into position. On your knees with your ankles crossed or traditional position. Okay, keep that straight line. I always go like this. Anyway, ready? In 3, 2, 1. Lower and tap. Lower and tap. Core is tight. Stay focused. 2 more. 2 and 1. Reverse crunches. Then we got the toe taps. Okay. Let me grab some water for this. It's so parched. On your backs. Hands tucked under your bum. Bend your knees. Here we go. Bring it up and crunch. Squeeze. Exhale at the top. That helps you get the extra little contraction in there. Looking good. Seems easy, but if you're doing it right, your abs should be feeling like fatigue right now. 3, 2, and 1. Good. Grab your dumbbell. Legs in the air, flex your feet. Ready? Here we go. Reach up and lower. Up and lower. When you reach to the top, try to just pause for like a very quick millisecond so you're not just like up and falling down, okay? So slight pause at the top. We got 3, 2, and 1. That's right. I got one more, right? I don't remember. I feel like it's only one set left. Tell me if I'm right or wrong. Hi guys. No brownies today. There's like this much brownie left, Sean. It was delicious. So if you feel free to drop off some brownies, you're more than welcome to. Oh yeah, I could point out each muscle. That's totally fine. Okay. Usually with all these exercises, multiple body parts. There's only a few today that's like singular body parts, such as the triceps and the abs. Otherwise, most of them are multi-parts. So the first one, curtsy, overhead lunges. By holding the dumbbells overhead of us, we're working our abs. So that abdominal wall is straight and it's supporting your upper body as you're going down into the lunges and stuff. Holding the dumbbells up is a static contraction, so it works your delts. And as you're doing the curtsy lunge, you're pressing up from your heel, so you should be feeling it in your glutes and some of your quads too. Downward dog alternating toe touch. So when you're in this position, you're working your core. You're coming back up, you're using your shoulders, your triceps, and you're just touching your toe. That's just as like a marker point. So abs, core, delts, triceps, chest, and tap. So I hope that helps. That kind of gets it out of the way for when I started again. Bye, Sean. Thanks, Alexander. I'm okay strong, I'm not that strong. Strong for my size. Okay, let's get this over with. We have one more left. Make it quick. Then it's our stretch with Jenny at 3 p.m. Okay, dumbbell overhead curtsy, shoulders, glutes, abs. Make it count. Raise it above your head. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Push up, over. I definitely feel this in my upper abs. I feel it all different times. When I'm pressing up, I definitely feel it in my glutes. And at some points, I'm like, oh yeah, these work my shoulders too. Don't rush it. You really want to feel those body parts working. Almost there, guys. 4, 3, 2, last one, and 1. Whew. Killer. Okay. Downward dog toe touch. Like I said, shoulders, tries. Keep repeating myself. Abs and pectorals. Keeping me in plank position. Straight. Just walk back. Here we go. Walk back with your hands. Toe touch. Walk back down. Walk back down. Opposite. Get in plank position. No sloppy. Tap. Down. Feel the abs down here. Toe tap. Halfway there. Down. Tap. Plank. Up. Tap. Doing awesome, guys. Keep it up. This is one of the more easier exercises. Keep going. 2 more. Come up, tap, lower, plank, up, and tap. Whew. Okay. Grab your band and 1 dumbbell. Loop it like that. Left side first. Okay. Putting it underneath our sole. These are working your back muscles, your lats, and a little bit of your biceps. But focus on that back, okay? Bend over, here we go. Squeeze. Feel your lats contracting here. Very controlled on the way down. Looking good. Three more. That's 3, 2, and 1. Nice. Put that aside. Scare hops. This is more of a cardio exercise, just to bring up the heart rate a little bit more than it already is. Of course, we're working the legs. All right, let's go. 3, 2, and 1. Over and tap. Over and tap. Leap up in the air and over. That's it, keep going. Doing awesome. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Grab your rowing contraption again. We're hitting the right side. Okay. Step down, wrong side. Okay. We're gonna bend over, left hand and right on the left leg. We're going in 3, 2, 2, and 1. Row. Use that back. Focus. 6 more. We got 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Okay, we're gonna keep a dumbbell. Hi, Bella. Come here, downward dog. You did the perfect downward dog. Okay, left leg forward. Right leg back. Okay, we're gonna bring it up. Here we go. Lower and press. Weight is on the bottom left heel. This is working our shoulders, AKA delts, our abs, and our legs. So pushing from the heel. I'm really feeling it in my glutes, and my hamstrings, and my quads are rounding it up by keeping it stabilized. I lost count, but let's go for 3, 2, and 1. When you're doing the delt press, you're working mainly your shoulders, but it works your tris as well. Minimally though. Your tris work as a antagonistic muscle group, so it stabilizes your delts. Okay, bend your right knee. Here we go. Press up and down, nice and controlled. Get that 90-degree angle or slightly lower when you're coming down with the dumbbell. Keep that dumbbell parallel or slightly pinkies up to reach that medial delt a little bit more. But you don't ever want pinkies down. 3 more. Press. 2. And 1. Whew. Almost there. Then we could grab some water. Grab your band behind your knees. Then between your shoulder blades, if possible, elbows pointed up. Here we go. Down, up, lower, feel the stretch, and up. We're going for 15. Don't rush it. Looking good, you guys. Focus. We're almost there. Last 5. Let's make it count. Squeeze. Lower, feel the stretch. Up and squeeze. About 2 more. 2. Last one. Hold it at the top. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Good. Bring it down. Release. Put your bottle of water as your focal point. Again, push-up position. There's no time to waste. Here we go. Ready in 3, 2, and 1. Lower and tap. Lower and tap. Nice and strong, guys. You got it. Lower and tap. Last 2. Down and up. Down and up. Whew. Almost there. Home stretch. Reverse crunches. Reverse crunches. Okay. Lay back. Hands underneath. Bend your knees. Bend your legs. Hover your feet over the ground. Here we go. Bring it up. Knees towards your chin. Exhale at the top. Get that extra contraction in there. Squeeze. Using your abs and your obliques to bring those knees up. Today's theme is control, okay? Might not be big, grandiose exercise, but we're making it work. One more. Squeeze. Small but effective. Just like me, I'm small and effective. Whatever that means. Okay. Legs up. Straight up, perpendicular. Flex your feet. Here we go. Reach. Reach. Control on the way down. Millisecond pause at the top. Make sure you get it in there. Get that contraction. Come on. We got 3, 2, and 1. Okay, we did it, guys. So proud of everyone. Thanks for participating. Monday isn't always the easiest, but thanks for joining me. These don't save to story anymore. Therefore, it will be in IGTV. If you want to do this again later, I don't know why you would want to, but it's there for you, or to tide you over until Wednesday's workout at 2 o'clock. Okay, so right now Jenny's going to come on in 2 minutes for the stretch, so please join us. Bye.